All right, I'm finally done, kind of. I did what I said I was gonna do. I added side supports using just these boards, just because honestly they didn't have to be too bad to add a lot of support. And then I cut the panel 16. We got 16 inches, and you can see very well. There's a secondary board that I can really not see that. So if you pull this forward, that's actually just a pallet down there, and it slides in and there's no longer a gap. Now, I also noticed that it would be at an incline, and that's just fine, because the back seats are ever so slightly taller than everything else, but that's what you see underneath. At some point, you'll see just drawers that cover this whole face. So I'm getting there. I think these seat belts need to come off. They're kind of in my way. And sliding it back in is pretty cool. I'm probably going to set up the camera so that you can kind of watch me do it. I'm actually thinking that here's a great seat. Let's see, how's that look? A little tilted. Yeah, see, so to actually put it back, all I gotta do is lift it. Kind of takes a side-by-side job here. You gotta unfortunately go to each side, lift it, get in the center. And push it back to where she goes. And I'm stuck. I don't know what on, but I'm sure it's stuck. Oh, I'm stuck on that panel. There we go. There's a panel over there. And that leaves plenty of room. It's there. I can pull my seats up. And now I have plenty of room. And it looks normal. Just like that. And I think this even slides in. So one thing I noticed is probably going to be a problem is the movement of the bottom right here. The whole bottom platform needs to, I think, be bolted down or it's secured somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that, because as I pull this out and along, it does not like moving. Everything is really snug, side to side wise, but front to backwards. It definitely hates everything. So, taking these seatbelts out and then thinking a way to bolt these down is going to be the next thing, besides drawers. The drawers are super simple. I'm just going to, I'm thinking I'm just going to fill in with a couple pieces of board. This section here, make it all perfectly flat, or just put a couple pieces of board, just little itty bitty pieces along this area, and then just use felt on board. I'm kind of thinking about what I want to do. That would raise it from stuff like this. These are pallets, you know, they're not perfect. So, and then I can make the drawer to fit all along there, just perfectly fine. And then have my drawers. They should come out to about here. So, be able to grab and pull and stop, and that'll be perfectly fine. And they should come out. So that's the platform so far. It's campable. I've got the air mattress. We tried it. We have a little air pump that we're using. I did notice that this does cover up that panel and access that panel. So if I want to access that panel, I'm gonna have to move the thing forward. Unfortunately, it doesn't really cover anything else up, but I put the lights, the magnet to all these little dots like that, I put those in there. So in order to get them out, I have to put the bed platform down. I'm done messing with the bed platform for now. I'm gonna kind of clean up some of this mess, put these pallets in the scrap outside. Next thing I'm gonna do is, tired. I'm sick. So I've been kind of just trying to keep busy so that I don't go in and go to sleep. So my dash cam didn't work. I got my patches on, and then I went to put my dash cam on that was over here, and the adapter was broken, and when I plugged it in, it shorted the camera. And unfortunately, I've had it for so long, I can't really take it back. So I got one of these. This is actually a dash cam. It just mounts to the back. It's one of these cheap, you know, I mean, you wouldn't even notice that that's not the stock mirror. It's just kind of mounted there. And there's a screen right here that when it's plugged in, it turns on. It'll probably turn on because, yeah, see? And that's the dash cam. So I actually enjoy that. That's kind of cool. But this is wired to be on all the time. So what I'm gonna do is take this all along here. I have all the parts and pieces I could need. I'm gonna add this to be on switched power, and I don't know why I bought that. I forgot why. Put it to an add a fuse that I got. So add a fuse to this power box, and then I've got this and the speed radar that's aimed towards the front of my car. The speed radar, the wire will come around, up and under, and either over the top over or under the dash. I have plenty of wire for that. So that's actually my next project. But I think just getting the dash cam wired up and mounting my pistol, my Glock, I'd like to mount it right there with this clip, essentially bolting the clip to the console, because that's a really good spot and it's perfect for indexing. Just where it's at right now, it's like the perfect spot to be able to grab and go if I need to. So other than that, getting things kind of cleaned up and out. I need, for parts I need to junkyard, I need one of these, as well as there's the cup holder back here that's missing, broken off. Need that. So, and then yeah, this will continue getting covered in Velcro for more patches to come. Other than that, yeah, for the lights on the vehicle, I'm getting an eBay button panel, really nice button panel that comes with everything you could need, and I will probably end up putting it right here. It should fit. It's 5 inches across and 2 inches down, and that's about 5 inches across, 2 inches down, and it should mount right there. Drill a hole right here, send the wire out, down into the, well, probably the other way, and down into the fuse box, and it comes with its own fuse box, so fuse and relay panel. So I should be able to, I know I look like a mess, I should be able to then wire everything that I want lights wise to that panel in the hood. Make things really easy for me. Like all the under lights, rock lights, I mean, go straight to that panel there. The lights on top of the truck go to there. At some point in time, I'll get like a little bull bar with a couple flood fog lights down there. And that's that. So it's coming along. New rear wiper blade. Oops. And I also, before I leave today, I'm gonna test continuity between these 2 points and see if that I had to remount that on there. I still have yet to look in here and see if it's possible that I put anything right here. I mean, it would be kind of nice to put my charging station, so my inverter and everything right there, so we can plug things in right here, as well as maybe like an air compressor fitting right here, so I can hook up an air compressor and send it straight out where I need to. Just get one of those little cheap ones that I can mount in there. But that would involve taking all this off and apart and taking a look at what's underneath. So, but we're gonna do dash cam and Glock right now. That's my 2 plans. So I'm probably gonna take this back out of the garage, turn it back around so I'm in a good spot, and do that. I'm getting real tired though, getting real weak. I am pretty sick, and I don't like that. So I think the fact that we got this done, I think this is very sleepable now. It's just sitting on it, and it's way sturdier than it was before, just adding those boards. I definitely think I could sleep on it now. And honestly, if it really comes to worst, I can redo the top. The top, I can redo with better plywood, more supports, something along those lines. You know, take the top pieces off of the pallet and just use that. Making some kind of slide out board for it. I don't know. I could figure it out, but for right now, what we got is what we got, and I think it's pretty good. Honestly, this platform, once we get the carpet on it, which I might also kind of work on right now, putting the carpet down, gluing it down, because it would be really nice to have carpet on this. There will be carpet between here, so it will help it slide a little better. So it'll be one consistent piece of carpet. So when you pull the bedding out, it looks like all one piece of carpet. But for now, it'll just look like this. And I think once I do the drawers will come up at least to right here. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about that. Do I want the whole, like the drawer should stop against all this stuff here. And that'll just leave the sides looking how they're looking. And if I want to put, you know, the drawer stops here. If I want to put a piece of board here, I can on both sides to kind of help me make it look a little better. So yeah, that's what we're working with. So I'm gonna start working on that stuff now. I might run in and use the restroom, but I'm really getting it done. I'm trying to. I've got a whole nother day off, and I'm just trying to keep busy so I don't feel too sick. Because, like, you know, as soon as you lay down and start feeling sorry for yourself, that's when you really start feeling sick. So that might be what I do. I don't know. I do have to run and use the restroom, so that's probably what I'm gonna do first.